am Mama, and the cafe is now open. And we've got some important business to attend to. Sorry, I'm a bit burpy. It's the Diet Coke. We've got some important business to attend to tonight because we are only 2 days away from a very, very, very important event, and that is No Kings 3. Hey, Chris. It's just you and me at the moment. Don't know what's happened to Not Luma. She should be along any minute. Yes, but I'm so tired, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Tiredness is inconvenient, but it's not going to kill me.
Hello. How are we?
Oh, we're good, thank you. I just want to start everybody off with a little song because this is how I'm feeling right now. Bear with me. And Laurie, you have to tell me if anything's going wrong, like you can't hear it or because I'm sharing my screen.
I'm turning my thing up. Yeah, I'm good. I hear it loud and clear.
Okay. This is
Who
how
are we
I'm
looking at?
feeling. I'll get
Oh,
a copyright strike on YouTube, but that's fine because this is worth listening to.
I don't see your screen though.
You can't see my screen?
Wait a minute, let me. No. Hey, Chris.
Oh,
Hi, Mary. I hear it, but I don't see your screen, baby. There you go.
can you see it still?
Yeah, we can see it. Can you start it over
Yeah.
and turn it up a little?
Is the volume okay?
Good. Think. What do y'all think? Good. It's not a good idea to drink while you're watching this.
I just thought that might
That's
entertain
hilarious.
us a
Where did
little.
all
So
your
that
fucks go, baby? What happened to all your fucks?
I don't know. I just got no energy. So that's Thomas Benjamin Wild Esquire.
You
Find
have to.
him on YouTube because he is hilarious.
Can you post that on our Discord, please, under comedians?
Yes, I will. He's wonderful, and I just whenever I feel like this, I always return to Thomas and having no fucks left to give because sometimes I just don't have the energy to have any fucks. But
Baby, I have some spare fucks for you if you need one, okay?
that's why I
I'll
have
loan
you
you some of
around.
my fucks if you need it. Chris
Thank
says she
you.
has some art to show, but she's not sure if it can be shown. Does that mean you're not sure if you can show it here, Chris? Is that what you mean?
Oh, well, let's get Chris up in just a
Right.
second. We are going to remind everybody about the important things that are going on this weekend, and that is No King's Day 3. It's the pro-democracy, anti-tyranny, anti-fascism, anti-dictator protests, peaceful protests, civil disobedience going on all around the world. Primarily in the United States, where it's all No Kings focus, but they're not leaving us colonials out. In the Commonwealth, while we do have a king, and we're fine with that at the moment, as long as he behaves the way the royal family always have done. Not all of the royal family. I don't want to get down that particular rabbit hole, but we don't mention him.
Right.
But we've seen the rise of fascism and extreme right-wing nationalism all across Europe as well. And I know Summer has seen the Maple MAGAs infiltrating Canada as well. So it's important that anyone who can and is so inclined gets out and makes our voices heard. We do not accept being ruled by fascist dictators, whether that's in the form of a wannabe king in the United States or right-wing extremist politicians across Europe and the rest of North America, the rest of the globe. So we would just like to give you or anyone watching this some information about how you can find out what's going on in your part of the world if you want to get involved. This Saturday, the 28th of March, is that the date?
That's it. Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Right.
So, first of all, I would like to introduce everyone to our artist in residence. She is quite phenomenal.
Brilliant.
And she has spent many, many, many hours creating some quite wonderful pieces, which she's generously shared with the Substack community. So for anyone listening on the podcast or watching on YouTube, you can find her at Chris Palomino, Palomino, on Substack, and you can find her artwork there. But I will be showing you some if I can make it work. But first of all, I've introduced her. Let's invite Chris to join us, and she can tell us about her artwork and what's going on in her area in terms of the No Kings protests. Because obviously, being in London, I'm a little far away from what's going on the ground in the States. So I thought it was far better to speak to actual real life Americans about what they're planning. And you've been
what's going on here.
You've been spending lots of money, haven't you, young lady?
Who, me?
On your poster.
On my what?
On your poster, your
yes, I
sign.
did spend, but it'll be worth it. It is going to be so cool. And I'm sure Chris will share the images. But what I have is, and one image is a landscape, orientation, and then the other one is portrait. So, but they were able to work it out so that the landscape, I got the landscape image, and then the two defiance.org, like the code, the QR code, and then that little badge he gave us. So I've got those on both sides of the poster with the images, and I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm just getting up Defiance's information.
Waiting for Chris to join.
Yeah.
You send her an invite. Chris, you there? Chicky. I just got a notice. It says legal AF. There's a notice, Supreme Court mail-in voting. We saved the day. You know anything about that?
I do not.
Me either.
Chris, we've sent you an invite.
Oh, how does she join? You look for an invite, baby. You should have gotten a message with an invite that says join.
You're our resident tech wizard as well, Chris. So if you don't know how to join,
yeah, right.
I mean, Laura's our
it would be in
hardware
Substack.
specialist.
It would be like if you launch Substack, it should pop up immediately. Mine did. I've never done this.
No, I don't think
we've never had her on.
I don't think I've brought you up, haven't I? Before once we've already
one
started.
More invite.
Send you another invite.
Are you in Substack, Chris? I mean, you must be if you're watching us.
Yeah, she's in the live chat. Duh. Let's try doing that again. Add guests.
And
Right,
see if you get a message, Chris,
watch
to
out
join.
now for a message. It is coming now.
Look who came to see us and say hi, everybody.
Hello, puppy.
It's Charlele.
The invite went to another tab.
Ah,
I've got so many tabs open. If I make it to the end of today's show without
oh
cancelling
yeah,
out
me too.
by accident.
There she is! Yay! Yay, Chris!
How wonderful. Welcome, 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 Chris. It's
Hi.
such a delight to have you here.
It is. So, can you share? Do you see at the bottom where you can share screen, Chris?
Yeah, should I share? Hit there?
So,
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
You know what? Let me get the because I've got you all now on 2 screens. So let me just get rid of one.
And
There
Chris,
we go.
make sure you're on the right device. I'm having a little trouble hearing you. Hi,
Okay.
Perth.
How do I?
Welcome.
Mike, let me go.
We are going to be discussing what everyone's planning for No Kings for Saturday. And Chris is our resident brilliant artist that has so graciously put out her No Kings artwork for anybody to use. She's given permission.
Can you hear me any better?
Yes,
Yeah.
much
Okay.
better. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So let me see if I can do the share screen.
If not, I've got your artwork ready so I can share the screen and you can just talk us through it.
Talk about it.
Okay. And what I'm trying to see is if it actually does. I'm not able to do this because it's not a tab on the browser. So
I'm not sure what the rules are on Substack for sharing your screen. Whether
I have a
guests,
share screen button on my browser at the bottom.
yeah, I've got the share screen, but I'm not sure whether guests can actually share stuff on their screen.
Well, I'm a guest, right?
Yeah, but if I just share my screen now with the artwork, Chris, you can just talk us through it.
Okay, and I just did put it on the browser, so let me see now if it'll let me.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks like it did. Okay. So just to give you an idea, my name is Chris Palomino, and I live in Los Angeles. I'm a native Angelino, one of 7 still in captivity. And so I've been an artist since as far back as I can remember. My very first memory is lying on the floor in my open door of my grandparents' home, drawing away. That's my very first memory. And I've always loved to draw.
Hi, Jen.
My family wanted me to have a job that would sustain me, and so they really wanted me to be a secretary. And I thought, okay, that's suicide.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I started working at Disney that my grandfather finally felt I had found a job. So I started at Disney in very end of 1989, and I was there for almost 14 years.
Wow.
I was in the Disney Consumer Products department, and that is the department that creates all the art that is licensed to anybody who pays Disney to be able to put our artwork on their products. And so we worked with all the manufacturers, anything from textiles to
makeup collaborations,
bags, and anything that had a Disney character on it, we had some involvement with. And my main characters were all the characters from Winnie the Pooh in both the E.B. Shepherd style for the AML books and the Disney style. And we had just gotten the license. We didn't have the license to do products for the Disney Pooh for a while, and when I came on board, they had just gotten the license, and so they put me on the team for Pooh, and we created all the artwork that then was used for creating anything that had the Winnie the Pooh characters in either the classic or the Disney style. And it was really a lot of fun. because I'd go almost anywhere and you would see flags of Disney, and invariably if it had Winnie the Pooh on them, I usually had something that I had drawn, so it was kind of fun. Um, and I did that for a very long time. I also did the princesses, and I did the classic um, movie characters.
Wow.
So that was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna see if this will share.
Mhm.
Tell me if you see.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So
love that.
these are pieces that I mostly did after I left Disney. I left Disney in 2003,
That's beautiful.
and all my work is digital. I do 2D traditional work, but it's a lot easier for me to just do digital now, and so I'm pretty good at mimicking traditional art and styles in digital. Um, and so this is a little watercolor, and I did this to raise money for Ukraine. I have about 3 or 4 designs that I did, and did T-shirts and sold, and so was able to raise money for Ukraine.
Wow.
That's so beautiful with the sunflowers.
Yeah, the yellow and gold and the
Right.
sunflowers
Their colors.
were essential
Right.
for putting this to market as something that was for Ukraine, and the peace dove, of course, hoping that the war would be over. Who knew that it was going to be still
Oh,
going?
that's
This was back from
insane.
when I was at Disney, and the Mickey Mouse merged with Pooh, and so I drew a picture where I merged Mickey Mouse with Pooh, and so that's why he's wearing his little hat and his nose, and doesn't have hands the same way, so he has his gloves just being held in his hand. And these are sketches. I like to draw in this sketch form, and I do a lot of animals. I do a lot of different animals. Penguins are one of my favorites to draw. Um,
I'm still on the first image. I don't know what other people can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I must need to. Let me see. How do I do this? Allow this time. Wow. I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, now let me see if I change. I'm trying to change. Wonder how it changes. But Mama, you've been changing with tabs.
Yeah.
How are you changing to go to the next tab?
Um, I've been going in and out of share screen. So
Oh,
coming
okay.
out and
That
then
is
going
what
back.
I need to.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to verify that that's what I need
Yeah,
to
That
I'm
do.
makes
sure
sense.
there's probably a much easier way, but you know me and tech.
If it works, you know.
Yep. Okay. So let me see here. And it's strangely enough the order in which they were originally changed. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
All right. So there's the little Mickey Mouse merged with
Mother.
Pooh,
Oh, I love that one.
and go to the next one. These are my little penguins.
Oh.
I got to watch Chris sketch one night. We were on Discord together, and what was that you were working on? Do you remember?
Honestly, no, I don't remember.
What was that? It was
Oh,
it was
my
the
cat.
cat. It
My
was the
cat.
cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
my cat.
And I got to watch her actually in real time doing her sketch of this cat, and it was phenomenal how that thing came together, and just it was like magic happening right before my eyes. Very cool.
These
Oh,
are my
Kitty, Amy,
little
Amy
tigers.
knew. Amy was watching too, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Right.
or Summer. It might have been Summer.
Amy said the kitty, so she knew.
This is a caricature I did of the Nosferatu.
Who? Who
Ooh,
is it?
that's
Stephen Miller.
I was
Stephen
gonna
Miller,
say
isn't it?
I could have told you that. That's brilliant. I love that.
Yeah,
Really
horrible
cool.
man.
Okay, let me go on to the next one.
Y'all look what I
It was Amy Ann Summer. They
These
came
are
for your soul. Lucky
I've
for
done a series
you.
of cartoons with a little donkey and elephant, and so this one is where the Grim Reaper comes to for his soul, but of course he's lucky because he no longer has one.
Uh-oh. Did he
Oh,
sell it to somebody?
They've all lost their souls to someone.
Right.
that
Goodness.
kind of makes me feel sorry for them.
Look what I printed today. I don't know if y'all can see. Application
Application for
absentee
absentee
ballot
ballot.
Oh,
for
cool.
Alabama. Fuck Trump.
Use it while you still can.
I know, right?
Oh, that's
Oh wow,
beautiful.
what's that?
It's a study of a young girl.
Do you know her or do you make her up?
No, I usually either make them up or I draw from pictures, and this one was
Okay.
drawn from a photograph that I'd found.
Okay. It was me and Amy.
Oh, okay. I have to kind of go through these because they keep changing order. Here we go.
Honey, lay down, okay?
And this is also a study from a photograph.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And
Look at
this
that.
is
That
this
looks
is
like real
digital.
honest to God watercolor.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's all digital.
That's amazing.
That's fascinating.
And you've been very busy over the last few weeks for us, haven't you?
With the No Kings, yeah, I've been trying to create artwork that people can use for their posters.
Oh wow, look
A
at
lot of the
that.
A lot of the time, they want
Wow.
something for their posters and they don't know what they can put on it. So I thought, well,
That's
if I
phenomenal.
give them some pieces, they can choose if they have something that they like.
And do you have those available to show us?
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
going to
look
show
at
you.
that.
I've got a few more here, and then I'll go to that.
Very cool. Rick, honey.
I'm always very jealous of anyone who has artistic leanings because even my stick men are very difficult to figure out what they are.
Well, Summer draws hockey stick guns. So
Oh wow, I love that one.
Now these are this is a three-dimensional piece because I sculpt on the computer as well.
no kidding. Wow.
Wow.
Quit, baby. Quit it.
Okay. Went too far.
Such a delight to be able to see your work.
Thank you. These are some of my little penguins. I did a lot of ones for Halloween, and I did some for Christmas. So I've got a bunch of them.
What's the matter with
So
you? Boo-boo?
sweet.
And I'm
What's the
just
matter
going
with
to
you,
get a
boo-boo?
couple more.
Are you okay?
And I'll switch over to No Kings. Just want to find. There we go.
So do you do commissioned work, Chris?
Yeah, I'd like to know the answer to that.
Sometimes it depends because when they want something that is going to look like something, it's a hit or miss, So sometimes I can get the likeness and sometimes I can't. But it depends on what it is, and I'll try my hand because I am going to do Luna. So
Yeah.
Would you when you get some time and you're bored, would you see what you could do with Kess if I send you a couple of photos
absolutely.
of her?
Yeah.
I just heard from Summer. She said to tell you she loves you. She has a wicked fever and headache, and she's sorry she can't look at the screen.
Oh,
that is fascinating. You drew that, right?
Yeah, and this is
I thought it was a photo the first time I saw that.
This was also based on a photograph, and I
love
loved the interaction of the children.
Beautiful.
I love the water, and I really love the tones of skin. I have a real fascination with skin tones, and I find black skin tones to be absolutely amazing because they have such a range of color in them.
Yeah, right.
It's so beautiful. Do you know, there's an awful lot of makeup. In my other life, I'm a beauty therapist, and there's an awful lot of makeup brands who could do with someone like you advising them that there are an awful lot of highly melanated skin colors. And you don't have to do 50 shades of beige and a brown and say you're done.
Mine too, Amy.
What I'm trying to do now is see if I can get to my page on Substack, so I might just have to open a new one, see if it, because since it's taking from here, let me go over to my profile, and there's the article for that. And let's see if now it'll let me share that.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So for anyone just listening on audio only, please go over to Substack and have a look at Chris's artwork, because
Here we go.
you're missing the best
Oh, look.
bit today.
Okay.
I have not seen that.
Well, these are a couple of ones that I did for last No Kings.
Okay.
And I added them. I did an article and I put all the pieces together in one place. And so I added the ones from the last one. And I had done this Trump baby, and then I modified it for No Kings.
That's brilliant. So we have Trump baby having a tantrum.
Yes. And then we have No Kings.
Yeah. Look at that. I love that.
Where the nose is actually sticking its tongue out at the Trump one.
Love that. Hi, Renee.
Hey,
And
welcome, Renee.
and this is actually one of my favorite pieces that I did for No Kings. I actually did the Emperor with no clothes first.
Yes.
And I have one without the shorts, and I put the shorts on for modesty.
Did he have a teeny peeny?
No,
mushroom.
You couldn't see it, but I was told by a couple of people that I really should put shorts on him, and so I did.
Oh,
we have a very popular left-leaning broadcaster on one of our radio stations, LBC, called James O'Brien.
There it
and
is.
He has been saying since 2016 that the Emperor's naked and we're all just pretending that
he has new clothes, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think he'd like that one.
This is one I'll be using on my poster. And
what's the significance of the frog, as if I didn't know, Chris?
The Portland frogs, of course.
Portland Frog Brigade.
I should use that one if I'm going to wear. I'm umming and ahhing about whether to go to the London No Kings in the inflatable frog costume. I'm starting to chicken out. I can feel it.
So I'll have that one on one side of my poster with the two Defiance squares in each corner underneath it.
So that's a Portland frog kung fu kicking.
Yes.
Right.
And now we've got a beautiful crown with a rather angry.
Whose dog is that, Chris?
This is Winston, who my friend in the UK has this dog, Winston. It's a French bulldog who I absolutely fell in love with, and I've been drawing him for a couple of years now.
Didn't you do somebody's dog?
This is the one. Oh, no. Well, you mean Jim's? Yeah.
Yes, Jim Acosta's dog.
Yeah,
right.
I got that one here too.
So we've got a puppy relieving himself on the crown. No Kings, good boy.
Good boy. And there's Jim Acosta's Duke.
This is Duke, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And anybody who's a Jim Acosta fan may well be familiar with Duke, and it's beautiful. It's a very similar design to the previous one, but this is with Duke making his guest appearance.
And this is the crushed crown.
I like that. That's very powerful.
Now that's my other one. I'll be on the flip side of my poster.
Yeah,
this is one I'm using as well.
Love that.
Yeah, I did 3 images for the No Kings, No Wars. And so with this one, saying that the war won't stop the Trump Epstein files. So it was important for me to put.
You really have to see Chris's rendition of Trump. It's just so exquisitely perfect.
Has he got the bruise on his hand? He does.
Yeah, this is the one that has the bruise on the hand.
Got his bruise on his hand, his little tiny hands to match his teeny peeny.
The skin tones, as you would expect, are perfect. The bags under the eyes, the teeny tiny hands.
And the cankles.
And the fat cankles. Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got, in this one, we've got Trump stuffing a rather large missile full of papers. What could they possibly be? Yeah, so that I'm definitely doing. And this is my other favorite. I've got so many favorites, but this one is particularly powerful. So it's a missile in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's leaving behind it a trail of smoke, which is developing into a form, and you can just make out the profile of a wannabe dictator.
With his red hat on, I guess, huh?
Yeah, this image was one of the first in my head, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do it, and
That's incredible.
I knew that I wanted to put Trump somewhere in there, but not make it so obvious. I just wanted it to have the profile,
Wow.
so that it kind of leads you to looking and all of a sudden seeing his face there.
Yeah, it's really clever.
And then this
And
was the other No Kings, No Wars.
Isn't that the one Glenn liked?
Yeah, Glenn really liked this one.
I really like this was the first one that caught my eye. So this is a crown made out of rockets, missiles, essentially.
Yeah.
Mm.
So those are the pieces that are available. They have full permission for anybody to use, not only at No Kings, but any protests that you're going to be attending and you want to say something that maybe one of these pieces speaks to. So I'm happy to provide them, and I will continue to make pieces and put them out because I know that there will be protests and things going on,
Amazing.
until we get the orange stain out of the White House.
Right.
And in return, we can put our photographs of your artwork on our signs on your Substack, can we?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah. So whatever the use. I mean, if somebody wanted to make T-shirts, if they want to, you have permission. As long as if you intend to sell them, I would hope that you would want to give part of the money to an organization that is helping, such as Indivisible or Defiance or something. Do some good with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, pay it forward.
Chris, you might want to put that out there on your board. Free to use. Any proceeds should be given to your favorite charity or a charity in defense of
America
tyrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I will put all the links of the organizations that we're going to mention in the second half of today's show. I will put all those links when I post the video, and they're all great organizations that their sole purpose is to defend democracy.
Yep.
And would be ideal recipients for any donations if anyone's fortunate enough to be able to make any money out of Chris's artwork.
So, well, that does it for me. I hope people get some use out of these, and if anybody has any suggestions for future pieces, I'm happy to listen and see if it strikes.
Can I show the one that I had requested from you?
Yeah, which one was that?
So stop sharing your screen for a minute because I'm gonna have to just hold it up. Okay.
There you go.
All right, let's see.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to be I'm redoing that one.
Love that.
Thank you. I'm redoing that one. I'm going to have that piece available later at a later date. I just didn't have time to finish it for right now.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
As soon as he made his comment saying some of you may die.
It sounded just like that.
I don't think that's even what he said, but I heard some of you may die, and it's
right.
a price I'm
and
willing
Heather
to pay.
Cox Richardson always refers to that Shrek character. I hear her repeatedly.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad. She can't remember the Lord Farquaad's name. She just says that the character in Shrek who says that. So
before
we let you go, Chris,
yes,
how are you celebrating No Kings on Saturday?
Well, I'm going to be on for the online science, Stand Up for Science. Heather Cox Richardson has the links over on her site. Somebody, when I put out my work last night, somebody said, "Thank you for the work. And if you want to join us, there's an online rally, Standing Up for Science."
Wonderful. So I will try and find the link.
It'll be the same day, Saturday. So I can get you the information for that from what they sent me. But the reason I'm doing that is because I'm kind of homebound. I can't attend because of mobility issues. And so
But you're getting
this is
involved
my way.
anyway.
Yeah, this is my way of participating. You know,
We
Well,
really
so
but
appreciate it.
now that I
participation.
know that there's an online rally, I'm definitely heading over to that one. But there are
Awesome.
there's I'm in California, and there's over 300 events that I know of,
Wow.
and there are
Wow.
some here. I'm in the Echo Park area in Los Angeles, and I know that there are events here as well. So there, as they said, you should be within 30 minutes of any event in the United States. So
Yeah. And even if you're not, or even if you are less able to get out, there are alternative ways of getting involved.
exactly, yeah.
Really, really
Find a
appreciate that.
way. Yeah, find a way to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Find a way to help someone. There's so many things that we can do, and but you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you
you're
for all
welcome.
you've done so
Thanks,
far.
Chris.
And we'll speak to you again
Okay, love
soon.
you
Take
guys.
care.
We adore
Thank
you,
you,
girl.
Chris.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Do I leave, or you send me
Either
out?
either. You can
You can
leave, or
leave,
I
or she
can
can kick you
chuck
out.
you out.
Hey, check me out.
All right.
Just
See
kick
you
her on
soon.
out of
Thank
there.
you. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
baby.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. But what was I? I was just about to say something, and it escaped my brain.
Mm.
Well, damn it. Oh, I know what I was going to say. All of this stuff creates such anxiety in me, and I know probably lots of other people. Um, and I just felt so powerless and helpless, um, watching the news and watching everything happen, and not, it's like, what can I do? I can't do anything but vote. Well, there's a lot more I can do. And once I got involved in Substack and met all you guys, and we're like all on the same page. It's like our little team, our go team. I
Absolutely.
That anxiety has so settled down, and I feel um, optimistic now
That's
instead of
fantastic.
anxious.
So I thought what we might do is go through some of the resources that are available
Hmm.
to people wherever they may be, to get involved, find out more information, find out where your No Kings is. So if I close down this one, because I don't need that now.
Me too, Chris. It helped very much to get involved.
Yeah, that's why I became a vaccinator, because I felt so impotent and so scared when
About
COVID
COVID.
hit. Yeah,
Wow.
I needed to be part of the solution, and I'd already got experience in healthcare, and I just
Hmm.
thought, I trust the science. Not everybody does,
I did.
and
I
that's
was, I was,
entirely up to you. We are not getting into a debate about whether to
yeah,
vaccinate or not. You should
yeah. I was
vaccinate.
first in line to get the vaccine as soon as it was available to us at our facility.
Well,
Um,
I've still got just the one head, and I've had about 8 so far over the period since
you've had what
COVID.
now?
I've just got the one head, but I've had about 8 different doses of the COVID vaccination. So if anybody was going to grow an extra head, you would think I would have done it
Right.
soon.
Yeah. And I'm behind on getting mine. I should probably get caught up. I think I might have had some strain of COVID on top of the flu and the strep.
Yeah, it's
It,
highly
it was
likely.
just hell getting over that.
Thankfully, with all the
Oh,
medical
thank you, Chris.
interventions.
Let me copy
Oh,
that.
that's great. Yes, please. So let's start going through a few of them. So for anybody who is,
Uh-oh, what happened? My screen's doing something funky. Are you there?
yes, you've just frozen on my screen.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, my side went black and my whole screen just blinked out and went black. Laura's frozen. Yes, she knows she is. I may have to go out and come back in.
Okay. I'm
Let
just
me do.
gonna.
I'm going to hit share screen just for a second, and then come back from that and see if that
Yeah,
does
yeah.
anything, just for shits and giggles, I guess. Let's see. No, let's do that.
Oh, do you know what I've done in the
Oh,
meantime?
there it goes. Okay, stop. No, didn't
Whee!
help. Okay, I'm gonna boot me out and send me a new invite, baby.
I will
Please.
indeed.
Please.
Right, so let's get on with that. And then once Laura comes back to us, I will share my screen and show you some of the great resources that you can use to find out information about how you can get involved in No Kings, wherever you are in the world. And the idea this
That's
year
crazy.
for this March, thank you for coming back, Laura.
My
The
pleasure.
March the 28th, No Kings 3 is No Kings 3. Try and bring 3 people with you, or tell 3 friends about it, or post it on 3 different social media sites. Just get the word out, because we're going to make this the biggest ever. So let's go and have a look at all the different places. So as I was saying, for the UK, entire screen, because I don't know how to do it any other way. I'm sure there must be, but we'll just have to do the kind of zooming off into the
There
distance.
we go.
Can you all see that?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you can get information on No Kings UK from the No Kings website, but you can also go to Democrats Abroad, and they've got all the information. You can sign up and get the secret location. It's not particularly secret, but they will just give the postcode out to anybody, and they're meeting at 11:30. There will be a long march and a short march for people who are less able to do a long walk, and they will finally congregate at Trafalgar Square. So that's democratsabroad.org, and that will be one of the links that we share below. We've also got the home, the No Kings. You can see here you've got about. There's where you can find events and training. If there isn't anything happening by you, it's not too late. You just need you and one other person, and you've got a protest. Well, just you on your own, to be honest, but it will be more fun with a friend. And trainings. So that's really important. In the trainings, you've got all these resources to know your rights, and they're specific rights for people who are attending protests, but there's also know your rights trainings and literature and all the good stuff that you could possibly want. Whatever, in whatever way you are holding truth to power, there is information on knowing your rights. But particularly if you are going to a training and you are at all worried about, getting in trouble, or what you should and shouldn't do, what you must and must not do, go to No Kings and have a look at the trainings and get some great tips from them. And we've also got the wonderful Indivisible, and they've got links to No Kings. So sorry, that was nokings.org, indivisible.org, and you'll see you can donate, you can contact your member of Congress or your representative. You can find your local group. You can find out more about who Indivisible are. Look, there's just a little smattering of all the events that are going on. So that's another way you can find it. That's indivisible.org. As was mentioned earlier, we've got defiance.org, and they've got links as well. And Defiance are great in that they are, I like to call them a conduit. They take us, people who care about democracy, and connect us with things we can do, organizations we can help, all that good stuff. So, and that's defiance.org/no kings. And then we've got the last one that Chris mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
if you're not able to get out and about, or there really isn't one nearby, but you want to get
That's
involved,
cool.
we've got
That's
standupforscience.net.
brilliant.
So we will put these links in the comments section when I post. I'll try, and because you can post automatically, but not add anything to it. So I'll try and remember to add all the links to the main video when it gets posted, and if I forget, it'll be the first thing in the comments, or I'll edit it, but they'll be there. So for anybody who wants to find out more information about how to get involved, there it is.
Cool.
So
Nicely done.
Laura,
Yes,
we've got
ma'am.
a little idea of your poster. Where are you going to be on Saturday?
Well, probably I have two choices that are closest to me. One is Jacksonville, Alabama, and I think it was the first No Kings. I was going somewhere. I don't even think I realized that No Kings was going on that day. That was maybe a little before I got involved, so involved. And I was driving around the square, and the square was covered with No Kings protesters with signs and everything. It was a little smallish, but it's a small town. But now Gadsden, which is the main town I go to for shopping, and it's not huge, but it's bigger than Jacksonville. They also have a No Kings. I guess I ought to figure out where, shouldn't I? I haven't even looked where in Gadsden. But I will probably go to the Gadsden one.
Nice.
And my poster, she said, is it will probably be ready tomorrow, but maybe not until Saturday. I said, look, I need that by 10 o'clock Saturday morning at the latest. So if I have to go pick that up, it's right there in Gadsden.
Absolutely. And we're expecting hundreds of thousands of people to be out.
Millions.
Wow. That's insane.
The second one was, I think the first one was 5 million. The second was 7 million, and we're expecting 10 million.
Wow. That surely would make it one of the biggest protests.
It would make it the biggest protest, nationwide protest ever in the history of the U.S. I think the No Kings 2 actually broke that, kind of won that title as being the biggest protest, and they're maybe even 12 million, Chris says.
Wow. Well, let's get those numbers up.
With people, with that many people, I cannot fathom that we could possibly lose midterms unless they do some,
Well, we've got smart people in the chat, and I've got you here, which is always great when my mind goes blank. But there's a percentage, isn't it? Does anybody know what I mean? That percentage that we need to hit of participation to move the needle on the dial.
I do know what you mean, and I don't know the number.
But I think we were close with No Kings 2. So this could be it. This could be the movement that really moves.
It could be the needle moving, honey. But I tell you, even did you hear about
3%? Thank you, everybody. See, I told 3%, you.
3%. Okay, Amy, thank you. She is Johnny on the spot with
Chris and Amy are on the money tonight.
But did you hear that a Democrat actually won Trump's Mar-a-Lago area? I love that. His representative is now a Democrat where he lives.
Delighted for him.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, he will be very well represented, unlike an awful lot of other Americans, unfortunately.
Right. Exactly right.
But yes, so we've pretty much done all that we wanted to do. We just wanted to make sure that everybody knew where they could go for information. And so we've shown you,
get people excited,
give you all the links, and we've also shown you some of Chris's beautiful artwork that is all available for anyone to make use of. So please do. Because it's just far better than my stick men, because nobody would know who they are.
No.
And I will post on my Substack my poster once it's made, but I intend to have two of Chris's on the back. So the pole will go up the back, and I'll have one on one side of the pole and one on the other. And then on the front, I've got stop war criminals, stop illegal wars, top, bottom in red. And then across the middle, I've got pictures of Vladimir Putin, Donald J. Trump, and Benjamin Netanyahu.
Wow.
And I'm going to give them all some stick on googly eyes to
Now,
make
have
them
you
look
made your poster yet? Mama.
I know, but then things happened. Like I got tired and I couldn't get out of bed because it was comfy and Solly was sleeping on my lap. No, I've actually got the poster board over there, and I've got my Putin picture. No, I've got my Netanyahu picture printed out, and that's the perfect size. But I've resized my Putin picture because it was a bit small. So now I've just printed that one off. And then the Trump one, it was in landscape instead of portrait. It's going in the middle, so that's fine. But it wasn't big enough. So I got Claude, the
AI.
Yeah, I forget. Anthropic. Yeah, Anthropic's AI to tile it for me. So instead of it being an A4 size to print off, it's done it in 2 A4 tiles, top and bottom, so I can print off an A3. So we'll have Trump in the middle, A3, then an A4 Netanyahu, A4 Putin, and maybe stick a defiance barcode on somewhere if there's space and it doesn't look too cluttered. But yeah, I want the googly eyes just to make them look like the ridiculous creatures they are.
So, what was I going to ask? Oh, I hate this shit when I can't think.
It's the story of my life, my love. That's me all the time.
Yeah, we were commiserating earlier in the grocery store, me and an older woman, that we couldn't remember anything about what did we come in there for, so yeah, it's horrible.
You know it's bad when you walk into the room, you've got no idea what you went in there for, and it's the lavatory.
Yeah, that's a problem. You should probably just try to sit down and take a squat and
just give it some time.
Just see what happens. Just see what happens, Pop a squat and hope for the best.
Well, I think because I'm tired and we don't need to keep everybody past their bedtimes, we can finish. And I was thinking we might finish with the poem that I was going to. Well, there's two. It's not so chaotic today. So it felt more chaotic yesterday. Let me just find the other one that I think is more appropriate for the moment that we find ourselves in. Right, let me open that up and we'll finish.
I was just going to mention this too. Glenn wants to call his accountability project the American Accountability Project, I think. Isn't that right? Isn't that what he wants to call it?
Yeah.
American Accountability Project. And I did a search to see if he had maybe already bought a domain name. So I come up with American Accountability Foundation, and their mission is to expose the lies of the radical left.
What?
And it's a rabid right wing, lie machine, more or less. Or, I mean, they're posting on, he's a, let me see. This dude is, I think he's an attorney, Tom Jones of the American Accountability Foundation, AAF. He is, okay, here he is. Here is Tom Jones. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's not good, is it?
It's like me the other day.
Right, here, let's try that. There's Tommy.
Great. Oh, is it me, or would that be a middle-aged white man you've got
It
there?
would be. It would be.
Middle-aged white. Interesting.
And
Okay.
he is, Tom Jones has 2 decades of political policy research and investigations experience serving in senior legislative and investigatory positions on Capitol Hill as a Senate staffer and as an opposition researcher for campaigns at the local, statewide, and presidential level. While on Capitol Hill, he served as the legislative director for Senator Ron Johnson. Does that ring a bell to anybody? I don't know that name. Ran the opposition research program for Cruz for president, which failed. And previously as a senior policy advisor to Senator Jim DeMint. I don't know that name.
No.
Oversight team that helped DeMint colleagues successfully ban congressional earmarks. As a subcommittee staff director, he conducted ongoing agency oversight, regularly investigated waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government. Boy, do we need him now, right?
Mm-hmm. Is that Wisconsin?
Why isn't he investigating that now?
Is WI Wisconsin? I'm not great with all my state abbreviations, but Jan says WI Senator is the Women's Institute in the UK. So, oh, Amy's on it. He's a Heritage.
He's a Heritage Foundation idiot. There you have it. Well, he is.
What I might do is I might record shorter videos of the content of Project 2025, whatever it was, so that people can really see what's in it.
Yeah, he commandeered Glenn's beautiful accountability name for bringing justice.
And so you know what?
I would
doesn't matter. We're still coming for you.
Right. That's what it should be. Is we're coming for you. That should be the name of the movement. Here it is. Help us expose the left's secrets.
Okay. Well, you crack on with that because we've got more important stuff to be doing.
But I just wanted to point that out in case anybody got confused about the American Accountability Project.
Oh, apparently Ron Johnson is an awful Wisconsin.
Who's from Kentucky? Tom Jones?
This guy?
I guess Tom Jones is from Kentucky.
You like Summer's TikTok?
What TikTok?
What TikTok? I didn't know she was on TikTok.
I didn't either.
Amy Spill. But in the meantime,
to
round us off and bring us back down to earth and to reality and to some kind of small area of normalcy in the chaos that's going on around us, with the spirit of what we're all going to try and be a part of on Saturday, I would like to close with a poem that I'm sure many of you are extremely familiar with, because it's by the wonderful, fantastic, incredible Maya Angelou.
Love her.
And it's Still I Rise, because we're all going to be rising up. Ain't nobody going to keep us down.
Ain't nobody going to keep us down.
So if everybody's comfortable, anybody who wants to leave, it's been lovely having you here. You don't have to stay, but anybody who wants to just be grounded a little bit, you're very welcome to stay. So you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trub me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard. 'cause I life like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Beautiful. I
Thank
don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, it's if you've not heard it before, I recommend finding a YouTube clip or other video clip with Maya herself reading it, because
Yeah.
it's a
But you did it
beautiful
beautifully.
poem for me to read out, to inspire us all to get up and do our own little bit. But it sounds very different when it's coming out of the mouth of a black woman.
I can imagine so.
Oh, Laura, I've lost your volume.
Oh, you did? Am I gone? Am I gone?
Oh.
Let's see. Let me try
I'll
this.
let you fiddle for a bit.
See that?
So it's just me that can't hear you.
Oh,
Wonder what I've done.
oh, Chris here. You okay?
Let me try closing some of these.
No.
Aha!
No. Huh?
I've got you. Yeah.
What'd you do to get me back?
Well, I'd gone in when I was clicking in and out of the tabs. There's a volume button on the tabs. I've never ever
Oh,
noticed that before, and I'd clicked on that, so I hadn't lost us completely, but I did lose the sound. So
right. Well, hey, you know.
we're still learning, because every
Probably
day
no
is a
blend
school
tonight,
day.
Chris says.
Chris, what did she want me to post in Discord? The Maya Angelou poem, the video of this. Bit more detail, please, Chris.
Where did she? Oh, the poem.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Please post this in Discord.
And if I can find the video of Maya herself reading it, I will post that, because it's just beautiful. And if anybody wants to continue the conversation in the party after the party, you are very, very welcome over at our Discord server. Just hit one of us up on Substack and we will send you the link and invite you on in. We've got everything you imagine more mature, intelligent, hilarious, gorgeous women would discuss. We've got the war, we've got general politics, we've got
recipes. We have a book club.
Kids, fluffy or otherwise.
Book club.
Everything. We've got comedy, we've got art, music, everything. So
Amy, you said her article yesterday. What are you talking about?
Oh, Summer's article yesterday.
Oh, what, the warrior?
Can't even remember. I'm doing them because I'm trying to catch up to help create awareness of what Summer's doing. So I've got I'm trying to do them in twos, working backwards. So I did 2 yesterday, just because I want to be genuine and sincere. And if I'm going to restack it with a comment, I want the comment to be worthy of the article. And if I'm going to comment within the article, do all the things that push the algorithm. I don't want to just say commenting for the algorithm, because that's really shit. When there's she's put so much work into them, and they're such beautiful pieces. There was one piece about different approaches to conflict resolution, and then there was the other one, which I think was the one that Amy's talking about.
The
But they were
warrior. Are you
really,
talking about the warrior article? The warrior. It sounded like a poem to me. It was beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it was just
that one.
incredible. And she took it
Really.
down and said she didn't think it was good enough.
Oh no!
Summer took that down. I was like, girl, that is just incredible.
When she's feeling better, we need to kick shit out of her.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. And she emailed it to me, and I mean, Summer, was it your impression I have permission to post that from her? If so, I'm gonna put it on Substack and say, Summer, and give her credit obviously for it. I thought it was just lovely.
We have got so much.
She did.
We've got so much talent in our little group. We're just picking up I'm picking up incredibly talented other people to add to my collection, and we keep them all safe over on Discord.
Yes.
So, but you don't have to have any skills at all, because I'm there and they welcome me in every day. So seriously,
if there is anybody on our chat that would like to join our Discord, just put it up and we will send you a link.
It's a lovely place to find community.
We have fun, and we can have live meetings together on voice or video, like a little tiny Zoom meeting kind of thing.
We have watch parties when there's something good going on.
Like
just a way for people who maybe are a bit more isolated than they want to be. You don't have to be on your own or isolated or lonely, but you just want a little bit more companionship and
community. Yes.
It's a really gentle, loving, non-judgmental, supportive community, and I thank whatever God is working in my life for bringing all you guys to me. I'm very lucky.
That's true. You are bad at keeping us up late.
Yeah, don't get started. If Amy gets you started, if she starts telling you a story, get comfy, snuggle down, and just enjoy it, because you'll be there a while.
Yeah, and
but
Summer's
got some good stories.
Summer's good at keeping. Like, she kept me up till 5 a.m. one morning.
They're very naughty. I get to duck out early. When I say early, I mean like 4 a.m. my time.
Right.
But they're all still raving.
It makes me crazy that you are on such a different timeline than we are. It makes me feel guilty that we do this to you night after night.
No, it's fine. My body's on a different timeline to the rest of the UK, so it all works out.
You're an American at heart. I mean, really,
I am. I consider myself American adjacent.
Yes. We'd be glad to have you any old time here. We'll make you an honorary U.S. citizen after asshole leaves the White House.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to leave it a year or two.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be one now if I were you. I wouldn't even want to take me up on the offer. So
they wouldn't let me in, Laura.
They would throw you in a fucking gulag. Seriously. Yeah. Summer's like, I would, she was so cute when I was sick. She's like, don't make me come down there now. And I was like, girl, don't you be crossing that border. They'll throw your ass in a gulag. No, I'll never find you.
The only reason we're crossing that border by land or by sea is if we need to come rescue you all.
Right. Agreed. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much, Laura, for your support and participation, as always. Thank you to Chris for joining us. And thank you to our genius in residence who looks up all our stats, Amy. Thank you. I don't know what we'd do without you. Right. Yeah, we are. We're going to adopt.
Amy's our walking Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, no. Amy, you are not going to adopt me and Summer.
You're welcome,
me and Summer are going to adopt all of you if things go really, really wrong.
Yes, okay? You will. Yes. And we'll spend time between UK and Canada and fuck Trump, right?
Exactly.
Hello, Trump. RG. We're closing it shutting down the cafe, but we're
Oh,
glad you joined us anyhow.
yeah, welcome, RG. Please enjoy the recording of our meeting tonight. And if you are interested in getting involved with the No Kings protests at the weekend, we've got all the information that you could possibly want and a load more. And we've even got some artwork that you can use for 0 pence, 0 cents, $0, free and gratis. So thank you, everybody. And I'm afraid it is nearly the witching hour. I will turn into a pumpkin if I don't officially say the cafe is now closed.